The removing the capping of this cell. Here's the other cage, right here. You can blow on them sometimes too. Right. And they'll clear the area. There's still some brood emerging. So, oh, there she is. Oh wow, is she ever going? See her right there? Wait, I don't know if I'm getting it. Well, that's a crop in later, but man, is she ever moving? So, what are we doing here today? Today, I'm checking on a small nuke box that I have, a 5-frame nuke that has, I think, at least 4 queen cells in it. And I had to go away for the weekend, which happens to be the weekend that the queen cells were due to emerge. And so I just hope, well, whatever. If they emerge, they've emerged, great. Then I have a queen. But if they haven't emerged yet, I've decided that I will cage. I'll try to cage 2 of the, at least 2 of the queen cells with these homemade cages. I'll just put this over the cell and just push it into the comb. And when the queen does emerge, she'll be trapped inside this cage with a few other bees to keep her company. And then another one will emerge, and then I'll have 2 caged queens, and I can take out at least one of those caged queens and put her in another nuke box and start up another hive with her. And I can let this one go and let her do whatever she wants to do. And I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I don't know if I need to cage up all the queen cells, because say I cage this one and then I cage this one, but then I have a couple other cells, and a queen from one of those other cells comes out and kills the queen that's trapped in this cage. Can they do that? Hopefully they won't. I think they really need to battle it out to really kill one another. So hopefully that's enough protection, and we'll find out. I've never really gotten into caging queens like this, but I should. It's a good idea if you want to perpetuate your genetics of a good solid queen. If the queen cells were on a foundationless frame, I could just take a knife, cut the queen cells out of the foundationless frames, and I can plonk them into a little queen cage similar to this. You'd sort of put the queen cell right here, plug her up, and just put her in another hive by herself, and she could emerge and all kinds of good stuff. Or I could just cut her out and just put her in a hive. Just stick the frame or the cage in an actual hive on the side of a frame, and off we go. But I don't have foundationless frames, so this is what I'm going to do. We're going to see what happens. I have a queen catcher and another queen catcher in case there's a chance that 2 queens are on the loose, and I happen to see 2 queens. I'll grab one of them and take her away. But that's highly unlikely. But the bee math tells me that the first queen, at least, that was capped, the first cell that I saw capped, should have emerged by today. If not today, then it's going to be very soon. So if they haven't already emerged, I'm gonna cage them. So let's see what happens. All right, let's see. I gave them some syrup as well. And I'm wearing, I don't know if I need protection right now. I think I could go gloveless, but with a new queen, I don't know if they're really protective of new queens or not. I haven't really tested that one theory too much. They seem okay. I'll give them a little hit. Actually, they seem totally calm. So I'll just give them a little, just the tiniest hit of smoke. I'll give them a second to get used to that. There's a drone getting in. These drones are so loud. I'm not wearing the best protective gear. I'm wearing a very loose shirt. I am checking everything. And a mated queen could look not as elongated as a regular mated queen, or a virgin queen could look different, so they can get away from you. So this is the frame, the middle frame. You can't see it on the camera. I'm not going to worry about that too much right now. So if the queen has emerged, she would not have been gone on a mating flight yet. So this could be over really fast. I'm going to pull that frame, and if I see any queen cells that are open, then I know the show's over, and I'm not even going to bother doing anything else. But if they're still capped, they do seem very calm, like they have a queen. Yep, the queen has emerged. So that's it, show's over. I still see a capped queen cell in here though. It's a small cell, but it could contain a dead queen. And I see, okay, let's see if I can find the virgin queen or queens. There's a cell right here that's uncapped, but you probably won't be able to see it in this shot, but I'll do my best. Right here, there's two big holes right here. Those are queen cells. Those are the first two queen cells that I noticed about 2 weeks ago. So right now I'm just goofing around. And there's a queen cell down here. It doesn't look like much of a queen cell. So if even though they're capped queen cells, they could be dead queens in there. The virgin queen or queens would have they sting right through the other queen cells and kill the queens. Right? Look at this. Oh, this one. Oh, I gotta see if I can take a picture of it. You can see they're trying to remove the capping. Now it might be because the queen is dead, or that they're trying to help the queen out. They're removing the capping, the cap of this cell. I'm just going to look closely to see if there's any sign that a virgin may have stung through it, and I can't tell. So, just for fun, let's do this. I think she's dead. I think if there's a queen in there, the virgin queen has already killed her, because there's two virgins came out, but it's also possible the two virgins fought each other to the death, and they're both dead. Okay, here we go. I'm going to push that cage right into, there it is. Right into the cage, right into the cell, right into the comb. I'm going to keep looking to see if I can find if there's a queen on this frame or anything. There wouldn't be any fresh brood, because a new queen wouldn't be laying by now. The new queen wouldn't even have gone on her mating flight if she emerged today or yesterday. I'm just poking around to see if she's on the frame. She's not. So it looks like two queen cells have emerged, and I see another queen cell that's capped, but it doesn't look too promising. I'm just going to give them a smoke, get them out of the way. Oh, there's a queen cell. Big one. Big enough. Oh, I hear piping. Sometimes you can hear new queens piping. And you can even hear piping or quacking or squeaking from inside the cells as the virgin queens are trying to get out. So I do see another queen cell, and let me just look. It's hard to say. I don't know. Screw it. I'm just gonna put the other cage on. There we go. Here's the other cage, right here. So I don't know. There's about a dozen. There's about a dozen bees in there, in that cage, with that queen cell. So that's cool. And I'm going to pull a frame, because this frame now has a big queen cage on it. I got a lot of bees on this hive, on these frames, because they were capped. I left a lot of capped brood in them, and all that capped brood has emerged. And I'm just looking for a queen, virgin queen right now. And there's a boatload of bees on this frame, so it's sort of hard to see anything. So sometimes you can just move your hive tool just gently above the bees. You can blow on them sometimes too, which is generally safe to do with nurse bees. There you go. Right? And they'll clear the area. But if there's some older, yeah, like that can also agitate some bees. Like I got one bee that's already didn't like that smell of my breath, my stinky human breath. So there's no, I can't see a virgin on this. Okay, hold on. This is the better side. There's still some brood emerging. So, oh, there she is. Oh wow, is she ever going? Okay, I'm just going to leave her alone. I'll try to show. She's looking for a queen. I'll just show you though. Oh man, is she ever cooking? See her right there? Wait, I don't know if I'm getting it. Well, I have to crop in later. But man, is she ever moving? Okay, I'm putting her back. Wow, she's. Hopefully you can see that. We'll pause, freeze frame it later or something. She's on the prowl. She must have just come out, and she's looking for other queens to kill. So here's a frame. This is just a bit of honey. Okay, so that was cool. So what I will do. Wow, she was moving. So I'm going to put this cage with the queens on the queen cells on them in the back in. I don't know if they're actually going to kill her. The queen is going to kill those queens, or what? We're going to find out. Okay, that was really cool. So I saw the virgin queen. She was really small and stubby and dark. So that frame right there in the middle, it's got a lot of space between it. That's got 2 caged queen cells on it. I'll come by in a few days and see if any of those have emerged, and if they're dead or alive. If they're alive, we'll take them out and I'll make another nuke. Cool. Meanwhile, I've got this frame of bees. I can check to see if there's a queen on it, but I doubt it. But man, once you see the spot, once you learn to spot the queens, even virgins, they're so easy to spot. And especially when they're young, they just move like she's just out to kill right now. So there could be a dead queen already on the bottom of this cage somewhere, and I'm not going to do anything with it. So I'm just going to check this frame to see if there is a virgin queen on it, just in case those 2 that emerged. My guess is one of those queens emerged and killed the other one right away, and now she's on the rampage looking for other queen cells or other queens to kill, and she just overlooked those other queen cells. I hope those other queen cells are still alive. But it's possible she stung right through their cells and killed them. That was cool. Definitely a queen in there. So I'm going to shake these bees off. I got a rim over the nuke, and there's a big inner cover hole down there, so they'll just fall down that inner cover and live happily ever after. But I'm going to get out of the way while I do this because I'm wearing a very loose shirt, and I don't want to get stung. I don't have a cork with me to plug up this smoker, so I'm just going to take some grass, some fresh green grass, shove it down the hole, plug it up. There you go, and that'll put out the smoker. And this is the nuke. Whoop, hello. It's a small, it's only 4 frames now, and that's the size of the top entrance. That's it. Hopefully that in about 4 days that queen will come out and go out for a mating flight and come back, start laying eggs. Everything will be great. But hopefully too, in a couple days, I'll have those 2 extra cages full of new virgin queens, and I'll grab those and take them out and make some nukes out of them too.